Hi, everyone. Welcome to this info session about the Global Entrepreneurship Congress in Medellin. This year, the Global Entrepreneurship Congress is taking place in Colombia, highlighting all about Latin America. So let's start here. Basically, we are going to have an introduction about what is GIG and why it's important for entrepreneurs to attend and what specific plans we have for to help startups, investors, and other organizations attending this Congress. Before before we start, please consider you can ask questions or place comments in the comment section below to this video recording. You can also ask questions through the hashtag LATAM Startups, as you can see here, and then you can also email us your questions to contact@latamstartups.biz. All questions are going to be answered as soon as we finish this info session. So, okay. For those that don't know anything about the Global Entrepreneurship Congress, this is an international event for entrepreneurs, startups, investors, all to share their views and new tendencies, and of course, do a great networking for future business. This is a really massive event. Usually works with the local government, where they are holding the congress. For example, this year the event is the partner is City of Medellin. This initiative started in 2009 and in their headquarters in Kansas City. So for you to know, this is not an event just focused in Latin America. This is going to be a global event. You'll find there people from North America, Asia, Europe, Africa, Latin America, and so on. Particularly, I have the opportunity to be in the Global Entrepreneurship Week, and that was taking place in Monterrey in November, and really is really massive. And you can see there many kind of not just a startup, but also the leaders of different ecosystems. In Latin America, the Congress has been held in Rio in 2013. That was the first city where they actually started in Latin America. So last year was in Moscow. This year the Congress in Medellin, and it will highlight the progress in the entrepreneurship sector in Latin America, and point out how this city in Colombia has transformed itself from an infamous drug dealer city to a tech hub. So it's important to point out that we all know the city of Medellin has a dark history in the past, but it's pretty much the past. People living in Medellin have worked very hard all together to transform the city. And if you go to Medellin this year, you will see there is nothing you have seen in the news and the movies in the last 15 years. Medellin has been declared the most innovative city in the world in 2012. This city is like any other big city in the world with a population of 3 million people developing new solutions in different areas. For those that don't know, Medellin really is located in a valley. This is a very important city in Colombia. Normally, it's competing with Bogota for the attention of international business. But in the last years, Medellin has become the tech hub in Colombia. Bogota is really important and also has, some tech sectors developing in Bogota. But Medellin really is the city where things are happening more often. Like this big congress is going to take place there. It's also one of the first cities in Latin America that have a metro, and the first city in Colombia having a metro, for their population. And also it has changed a lot, in many sectors, especially those that are like looking for projects in social innovation. This is a great city to know about those. But for others, other kind of startup areas, Medellin and Antioquia, which is the province or the state where they are developing also solutions in energy. we are going to have a webinar about just about the tech sectors in Colombia, and we are going to give deep information about those sectors and what are the key players in each of those sectors. So for now, I'm giving you just the highlights. So energy is one of them, health, fintech, and ICT. That you can see there is Bancolombia is one of the biggest bank in Latin America, and the headquarters are in Medellin, actually. Um, I personally think this city has a great potential to overcome uh, um, and be one of those tech hubs developing fashion tech. This is an undiscovered but point about Medellin, but I believe this is going to happen soon for them. Okay, but what are you going to see from March 14th to the 17th in Medellin regarding GIG and extra activities we're proposing here? All events at GIG are for free, so you don't have to pay anything really to attend. There are some events that are invite only, and those usually are for local startups in the community and some leaders of the world startup ecosystem. There are many panels and special keynotes where you can grab excellent information about the next tendencies. I particularly recommend some sessions like the business of next, startup-driven cities, what's next in the entrepreneurship and the entrepreneurial mindset, and of course the startup Latin America, the path and entrepreneurial culture to an entrepreneurial culture. And also, you will find that you have the opportunity to attend some speed networking. You can meet there some people of your interest. Registering in Geek and the website gives you the opportunity to select the sessions that you like to attend. So this is something you need to do with anticipation in order to get the space, because all those events are highly in demand and many people try to get the space they can right away. Uh, okay. What's extra to these important sessions and what we believe you should take in advantage is that to meet as many people as you can in the tech sector. We're planning a trade mission there where we are going to organize B2B meetings with the leaders of the ecosystem and a startup ecosystem tour. And so you know better the tech hubs, the co-work spaces and other key players in the city, and a meetup between startups and people coming to this trade mission. So this is something specific that we are planning, very special for those that can attend this event. Since it's so massive, like we figure out that better, go with a just a small trade mission, and then we can personalize those plans, and then we can provide high quality for you guys, for those that are interested in actually coming to Medellin, going to Medellin. If you need really more information about that, you can email us. We can pass to you all the details and logistics around this trade mission. Of course, it's no mandatory. Like, if you want to go to Gig and just attend the free sessions and do your plans by your own, you can do that too. And that's totally cool with us. It's more like we love you to go to Medellin and to see what is the startup ecosystem there, because it's one of the biggest startup ecosystems that we have in Latin America. So in case that you cannot attend this year gig, we try to go next year. It's a great event to connect your business with other businesses in the world. There are some other events this year where you can take advantage, do a great networking, and expand business. If you need more information about other global upcoming events in the tech sector, let us know. We are happy to provide you information about where to go. And most of those events that are important for you guys here in Canada are taking place, either in the US or Latin America. for us, of course, that is so important, Latin America, then we can refer you some of those events, and there are pretty much three of them that we believe that you should attend, and they are in September, October, November. So you have time to plan ahead. So thank you so much for attending this webinar. It was a short info session about the event in Medellin. So right now I'm taking questions about, the info session or anything you need to know about that particular event. I'm going to go here to Twitter or the others. Okay. So we have here one first question from Frank in Alberta. Okay, how much is the cost to fly to Colombia, and how long is it? For now to the to March, that normally it may cost around $1,000 plus accommodation. For that much that you're going to pay, if you're going to pay $1,000, just try to stay for a week. And my particular view of this kind of event, when I travel for events, and we are part of a small organization in general, we try to go to Airbnb instead of go to a hotel or something like that. But really, accommodation in Medellin is not too high. I mean, in compare with costs in other cities in Latin America. So you can get prices around 110 or $90 per night. Now it's happening kind of like the same that we are having here with the loonie. The Colombian peso is also devaluating. So for that part, for those that are traveling with American dollars, this is a good time to go there, just because it's so cheap in compared with other years. But yeah, I will say, for that trip, just kind of try to stay for at least 1 week in Medellin. And we have a second question from Kira in Vancouver. What is the next gig? Really, I don't know where is the next gig. Normally, they provide that information during their own uh, the annual event. So during Medellin, they are going to provide for sure information about where is the next one. Usually, if this year was in Latin America, well, next year, of course, is not going to be in Latin America. So I'm not sure where is going to be the next one, but whatever is the next one, just try to attend, because it's a really good event for networking and to get potential partners or people that can help you to expand business there. So for now, I think we are okay with the information. For those that really need more information about this event, and we have a great connection with the organizers and people in Medellin. They are great to help you there to get your connections. So just let us know. Let us know what do you need to know about that. And if you need more details, we are happy to provide them. And thank you so much for being today in this info session about a gig.